All right. All right, sounded like Vince McMahon there. All right, people. Anyway, welcome back to another edition of Show and Tell. What the hell? Hey, I think this our first DC figure? I don't know. This could be our first DC figure. Not one of my first DC figures, because I got a bunch of those. But probably the first one we're going to. We do a lot of Marvel Legends and Transformers. Um, but today we got Bizarro. And look at the packaging. Isn't this great? He's backwards. Yeah, because Bizarro is from Bizarro World, where everything is just weird and opposite. I love Bizarro. I remember him from Super Friends. And it has information on the back. El Cal. Instead of Kal-El. El Cal. He's got superhuman strength, flight, freeze vision, flame breath. And of course, let's see, what does it say? A superhero in his own mind. Even the opposite speaking Bizarro must protect his secret identity. So this is pretty cool because I think this is the first version of a Clark Kent Bizarro. What is Clark Kent Bizarro? I don't know his name. See, my knowledge of comic books is limited when it comes to DC Comics. I know a lot of Detective Comics, Batman stuff. Of course, I'm using my trusty Texas #1 mom knife to open this package here. This is a nice little happy picture Bizarro. I always liked Bizarro. At first, I thought he was just kind of weird, but when you get to know him, girl, he all good. No, he's kind of lovable in my opinion. He just doesn't know what he's doing, and in his world, it makes perfect sense, but in our world, it's a little crazy. And is he truly a bad guy? So some have portrayed him as kind of this weird anti-hero. But again, I enjoyed DC's cartoons way more than Marvel cartoons back in the 80s. But Marvel Comics was my game. So just like right now, I prefer the Marvel movies. Sorry, I'm making so many noises. So here is our. I don't actually have a pretty good. I don't have a Bizarro toy for my DC collection, and I really like this Bizarro. It's just it's got kind of a combination of different Bizarros that we've seen over the years, over the decades. But it's kind of like the best of Bizarro. And with the DC Universe line, of course, it's got the newer crotch piece. It doesn't got the traditional one. But that's all right. It goes well. It has the same chest piece, and I think it'll go cool with my Legion of Doom figures. I do like that the cape is an actual soft goods cape. Now, I forgot to mention that this is a Walgreens exclusive, so good luck finding it. You'll have to go to Walgreens to pick it up. It's about $20. What's cool about this is that he does have this. He's got the flying hands accessories. He's got his little Clark Kent glasses. I think that's cute. It's adorable. Bizarro #1. I need to make one of these for myself to walk around with at work, so people can know that I am #1. Which is weird. Shouldn't it be like Bizarro #0 or something? But I wonder if there is a real Bizarro. But I like this throwback soft goods cape, very reminiscent of the old Superpowers toys that I loved when I was a kid. It's a little string hanging over here. Ew. Okay. Let's take off his cape. I like it. It just reminds me of those old school capes because it has that little ring, that little friction ring there. I hope it don't screw it up. Let's turn him into Clark Kent, Bizarro Clark Kent. Did you ever watch Seinfeld? Remember the Bizarro episode? I like that. Bizarro Jerry. Jerry Seinfeld, in real life and on the show, was a big Superman fanatic. Liked reading Superman comics. Sometimes that's what it is about comic books. You don't have to be a nerd. You don't have to be a geek. Sometimes you find who you like, you know? I liked certain titles. I liked the Atari Force. Ever heard of the Atari Force? They were pretty badass. The New Mutants. I liked the New Mutants. I liked Iron Fist. Moon Knight. And I like Bizarro. Look at that. Clark Kent Bizarro. What would his workspace look like? A toilet? You know, he's just punching a computer constantly, and that's his work. He just punches computers. And he gets off of work, and then he gives his boss money because it's Bizarro World. And he just goes home. And he also wears a Superman costume underneath, and nobody recognizes him. Or his Bizarro Superman costume. Why would his name be... I mean, what's his name in Bizarro World? Is there a Bizarro Krypton? Can we go more into that? I do have a Bizarro Batman somewhere. Actually, let me see if I can find it. Nope. Couldn't find him. Sorry. Anyway, but I did find Doomsday Superman. Yeah. Pretty interesting. Bizarro Superman. Bizarro Clark Kent. Let's put him back in his Bizarro outfit. Dun 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 dun. That's his Superman changing music. Dun 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 dun. Set on loop. Dun 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 dun. All right. Superman. 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 Those are my lyrics. Okay. There you go. Nice little comparison. I like this Bizarro. I like him. Great character. You know, maybe they should make a movie on Bizarro. Or a show. Just do it. Get crazy with it. Who needs Superman? It's so hard to do Superman. But imagine if they did a Bizarro movie that kind of that kind of pokes fun of all the all the superhero movies, and you make a Bizarro movie. You know, wouldn't that be cool? You got a Bizarro Wonder Woman. You can get crazy actors to play Bizarro versions. You can get, I don't know, Henry Cavill or someone to play him. I don't. He's not doing anything. But yeah, that's what you get. Go to Walgreens. It's worth it if you want to complete your line. I didn't have a Bizarro figure. That's why I bought him. I like that face. Huh? What's that? Is there danger? Hairstyle's kind of funny too. I like him. It's a great figure. Bizarro Clark. I think I'm gonna, just by default, I'm gonna keep him in the Bizarro. You know, Bizarro, because I don't have a good Bizarro toy. So, but if I can get another one on discount, I'd love to have a Bizarro Clark Kent just hanging out. Make like a crappy little office for him, and make a Bizarro Lois Lane custom. Yeah, that'd be great. You know who would be a great Bizarro? Oh, I'm saying it now. You make a Bizarro movie. You get, who would direct it? Who would direct it? Let's see. The guy who directed Thor Ragnarok, the guy from New Zealand, and What They Do in the Shadows. Get that guy. And you know who would be my perfect choice for Bizarro? Who else but Nicolas Cage? Does that not make sense? Let's do a petition right now. Let's get Nicolas Cage to star in Bizarro. Oh, what the hell? Why not? Get Tim Burton. Let's make that movie happen. We can do the Superman movie that we wanted, but turn it into Bizarro Superman. Tim Burton. Got to get a good comedy writer on there. And I get a whole bunch of other people to play like Bizarro versions. Like maybe you get like George Clooney to play Bizarro Batman. You know, that'd be crazy. Doing something like that. Make a Bizarro movie with Nick Cage. That would be perfect. Oh, anyway, but you know, Warner Brothers isn't that smart. They just want to do another movie with Harley Quinn in it. But anyway, folks, thanks for watching. Have a happy Bizarro day, and we'll see you next Bizarro time. Well, let me say it. We'll see you Bizarro later on.